Hello Zebra Herd and welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies, and today we are moving on to the final hard difficulty survival level, the survival roof hard difficulty. I don't plan on buying or showcasing any new plants in today's episode because of the fact that there's only one left I have to do, and that is the gold magnet shroom, so that's not gonna be too helpful for the strategy that I wanna do today, which is just to survive, because this is sort of like a luxury thing. If you have a good survival run going on and you already have marigolds out, you wanna get this guy out, so not really worth doing in today's episode. Next episode, maybe. For now though, I'm gonna be full on focused on just surviving as long as I can and see how everything goes. It's our last survival, so it's probably going to be difficult. I can only imagine, right? So we could do some interesting combos. I don't wanna do anything too crazy. I just wanna be able to survive, like I said. But thinking about it, I think that for now, you know, it's always good to get some like melon poults. Maybe eventually we could start doing some cob cannons, but I don't know if they even work on roof levels, probably not. So I think I'm gonna take a pass on that. And beyond this, I think we're pretty good with what we got. I could get, no, he's not gonna be too useful this time around. If we really need it, we can go ahead and get a second plant pot. That might be nice. Okay, let's try that out, see how things go, and get some sunflowers rolling. Okay, so hopefully everything goes well. There really isn't too many strategies about roof that you can really work with. That's sort of the tough thing about roof, is that it's fun and it's challenging, but I feel like it definitely has a stricter amount of strategies you can really work with, and that's probably the reason why it hasn't shown up in PvZ2, is because most of the time, there's only really one thing you could do, and that's catapult type characters and just sort of let them do their thing. Now, I don't have a potato mine or anything, which might be like sort of my downfall, or at least make things slightly difficult at first, so let's go ahead and put that there and see how things go. That should be able to get rid of him, so that's good. Okay, so this should be a decent start with everything. Once we earn up more sunflowers, things will get really rolling, and that'll be nice. I don't know if we'll end up running into bungee zombies or catapult zombies. It might be worth eventually going ahead and getting the umbrella leaf. We'll have lots of options, that's for sure. But I've never been this far in survival before. I've never really made it quite this much. I don't think that's for a lack of trying. It's just, you know, when I used to play this game a lot, I would just sort of get bored at this point and just want to move on to different games. But now that I've been playing it with you guys, I don't know what it is. I always have a lot more fun playing games when I'm recording them. So maybe because you guys are just so much fun. But yeah, I feel like it's just a lot more motivating to get through the game and just enjoy it and have a good time with that. Let me go ahead and get that guy here. Good, good, good. Get that there. I mean, the pots already respawn pretty gosh darn quickly, so is it entirely necessary? Absolutely not. But you might as well, right? I just don't want to use the imitator in some way, and it'll be helpful. Okay, so we got our first cone head showing up, which is actually a little bit scary. I think getting the kernel pulled out first isn't that bad of an idea. That way we can freeze him and then damage him, which would be great. Got it, and got it. Okay, so go ahead and get that. And we are just looking for another sunflower. No, we're not. Another cabbage pult. Don't put a random sunflower there, Zebra, that'd be weird. But yeah, soon enough we'll be able to get the twin sunflowers whenever we earn up enough sun for that. I'm not too worried at the moment though. I'm more worried about getting kernel pults out, so get this guy there. And getting more flower pots out too, where applicable. But for now, another kernel pult, we'll put them on the top. I think it'll be good. Sort of want to keep to some kind of pattern with the plant pot colors, just because if not, it'll bother me. Got it. So far it's looking pretty decent if you ask me. It looks like we already got our kernel pots just about up. We need one more. We have a pretty far stretch of plant pots that'll grow more and more as we earn more sun. I'm gonna do the final kernel pot, and then we're gonna go all in and saving it for our first twin. We'll probably end up keeping one set of sunflowers just here, and then replacing these guys maybe with like melon poults or something. That will eventually turn into winter melons, which would be great. But in the meantime, we're just surviving however we can. So I'm thinking that we'll put the tonnets even like as far out as here. I feel like that'd be pretty good. Just like a tonnet there. And that's gonna work out the best, possibly. And that way we have sort of more room for attacks, because usually I leave a lot of space. Like I usually put the tonnets here, which isn't really all that necessary for roof, especially since you can't put spike weeds down or anything. It just ends up being sort of a bit of a nuisance when you do that. So I wanna change it up this time a little bit. And this will give us room to maybe, like I said, have more umbrella leaf protection. That would be good. Okay, so a huge wave of zombies is approaching. I ain't too worried about it. I think we'll be fine. It might be worth our while to actually get, Yeah, we probably should have gotten tall nuts as the imitator thing. That would have been smarter in hindsight. And we'll go ahead and put you about here. And that should get rid of a couple of them pretty gosh darn well. And we should have enough, yep, for another twin. So now it's just walnuts or tall nuts and melons and everything will be good. Having more plant pots. I might as well take advantage of the fact that I have the imitator plant pot for now. And get out as many as possible. Okay, unfortunately they are eating through a decent amount of stuff here. Getting another melon pulled out might be helpful. Would be good if I could just wait a second. Can you guys stop that dude, please? No, you're just gonna let him eat through that plant pot? No, good. That's what I expect out of my plants. I expect them to be the best. So, I'm good to put another melon pulled out. I'm definitely gonna put him up here just so that he gets rid of this big dude. Because that guy, it's not gonna be fun to deal with, no matter which way you put it. Okay, we have another 150 for this, which is good. Got it. Okay, so I think things are going our way for the most part. I probably won't need that imitator for the tall nut because we're already 3 down, 2 to go. About to become 4 down, 1 to go. Yep, right now. Probably be better to have an imitator pumpkin at this rate. Or maybe even, I mean, I don't really need an imitator melon pole. Maybe it's not even worth having an imitator. Maybe I'm overthinking this. I showcased the imitator last episode, so I don't need one. But it can be useful to have on at times. And of course, if you guys have any cool survival roof strategies, I'd like to hear them. I mean, like I said though before, a lot of survival, or just roof in general, is pretty limited on the strategies you can do. That slope make things a little bit complicated for some things. And I think that's why they introduce a lot of the arching plants early on in PvZ2. They're some of the first plants you get are like the cabbage pult and kernel pult. And I think this is because, you know, it's sort of a weird plant to work with on flat areas. It's like, okay, what exactly is effectiveness? I mean, when you have the superpowers that PvZ2 does, it can make it a little bit easier to sort of figure out that kind of stuff. And that's what I'm excited for PvZ2. I wanna make sure we get all the plants and everything. That'll be fun. I'm hoping that we get some kind of, you know, Plants vs. Zombies E3 announcement. I don't know if there'll be anything or if there'll just be a whole bunch of nothing. But it's only a couple of days now, a couple of weeks, I think. Usually E3, I think it's like June 10th-ish, around there. I'm recording this on May 31st, so we're getting there for sure. I hope you guys are as excited as I am for what might be announced or might not. I don't know. I'm just sort of throwing caution to the wind. There's not much more we can do except for wait and see. Huge wave of zombies are approaching. Let's get our last twin sunflower as soon as we can, but I think we can start getting some frozen melon pults. That'll be helpful. I could do a second set of stuff, but I don't think it's worth it. Oh, great. I'm gonna go ahead and pumpkin at least one of these guys. Probably should have pumpkined the other guy, seeing how, oh, come on, you're such a jerk. I didn't think that was gonna happen. Okay, what do I wanna do about that? I'm gonna guess that putting the, no, wrong thing. Okay, we'll at least eventually get rid of him. That's awful. That is so awful. I forgot the bungee zombie is gonna show up whenever the heck they want. It's sort of like gravestones or zombies popping out of the water. I don't like it. Okay, well, we did what we could. Sorta stinks. This guy ruined our whole setup. Okay, well he's taken out now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. And we'll put another plant pot there and put a kernel pult. Okay, so we're sort of back up to what we were before. Do we have any bungee zombies? Not yet, but we're gonna want to start preparing for them soon enough. I don't think we're gonna need sunflowers again. Like, I'm trying to think everything over right now. And I'm thinking that we can of course do our umbrella leaf, and then beyond that, we can do our magnet shroom. Sometimes you don't exactly need the magnet shroom on ground levels just because you could instead have the, what's it called? The spike rocks take care of these guys a little bit more easily, but in this situation, you're definitely gonna wanna use the magnet shroom. So that'll be good. Beyond that, maybe we should get an emergency cherry bomb. Keep up with the melon pults. And then finally, ooh, what should I get rid of? Actually, maybe no sunflower. I think I'm fine with what I got. This should work, I think. Yeah, let's try it. Okay, so I wanna make sure that we get some magnet, or not magnet shrooms, but oh, I shouldn't have put the twin sunflower there, should I have? Not looking like I should, but I did. We just need to make sure these guys are as protected as possible. Also make sure I got some magnet shrooms coming in. And that should be pretty good. Looks like with this setup, the cabbage pults in the back might be a little unprotected, But honestly, that's sort of not a big deal. We won't be able to replace them. We'll have to like replace them with other things. But I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be a-okay. Go ahead and put that there. And that's pretty decent if you ask me. Soon enough, once we make a lot more sun, we can start just replacing these twin sunflowers in the back with maybe more melon poults or something highly damaging would be nice. Okay, so I'm trying to think about what we wanna do next. Probably just get our next magnet shroom. I think it's important to get this kind of stuff set up as soon as possible. Then we can do twin right there, so we have a whole full set of twin down that way. Our last magnet shroom will go down here as soon as we get another 75 sun, and that should be all the magnetizing I need to do for a while. So now I can start focusing back on the frozen melon poults, or the winter melons. I just do weird, melon poult, winter melon. Like every other thing that throws something with an arc is called a poult, except for the winter melon. It just gets confusing. It makes sense because there is a melon called the winter melon. It's supposed to be another plant pun. It just gets confusing when I'm talking about the game. Let's go ahead and get this guy here. I mean, in all technicality, if we were trying to be cheap with our sun, we could just keep the center 3, these guys right here, melon or winter melons, and then the guys on the outside just keep them melon poults, because the freezing doesn't stack. The only thing that sort of is problematic about that is if there's only a zombie up here, and this guy's only attacking me and won't slow him down. So for us, it's worthwhile to get them all, but it is a possibility we could take at some point. I don't think it's a big deal though. Okay, so things are looking pretty good in my opinion. We should be able to handle what we have, what we got. I hope. Might be, like, I don't know, worthwhile to start replacing some stuff soon, but I don't know, we just want to probably save our sun. So those guys are coming in, of course, like as you can see there, the ladder got magnetized. Honestly, I'm doing the same strategy I would do in story mode with the roof right now. It's not really anything crazy just because it's reliable, it will work, and that's all I'm sort of worried about at the moment, is making sure we have a strategy set up that will get us to the end of the survival and have another one victorious. We've already completed 3 flags, which is awesome. And we're about to complete our 4th. Well, I mean, not about, but we're heading towards our 4th. It's getting there. So I don't know if there's anything more we wanna do about this. After we get all this set up, maybe we could get something a little wacky once we get a little bit more protective stuff going on. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Because I'm thinking like we could end up trying to do like some kind of like fume shroom up here, just like double fume shroom, or even just singular fume shroom right here, and put garlic in front of it. That could be fun. We could do that if we earn up enough that we're just sort of surviving really well. Because there usually comes a point if we have a successful survival run, we're just sort of sitting there not really doing much. So getting some wacky stuff out like that might be fun. In the meantime though, trying to make all of this work. We got one last frozen melon pulp to have, and then things will be great. Okay, ooh, we got another Zen Garden plant. I'm so excited. We got 2 of those last episode, which was very, very cool. And I'm recording this episode right after the other one, or about. My computer crashed between recordings, which stunk. But I was able to buy, like, yeah, after that was sort of weird. I don't know if like some time things messed up or something, because I was able to buy more Tree of Wisdom stuff, even though it hasn't been a full 24 hours. I don't know if that's why my computer crashed or something, because it happened after, it was weird. I don't know. Regardless, I bought 10 more Tree of Wisdom packets, which was great. And I'm gonna spend those, or I'm gonna use them on the Tree of Wisdom later in today's episode. So if you wanna see more Tree of Wisdom stuff, that's always fun to grow that guy more and more. Because you can only do 10 things per day, and I have not much money left over, but that's fine, because I can earn up money whenever. It's just a matter of I haven't found the time to set up the Zen Garden, water everything, because I don't really need to spend too much more sun. I need 3,000 for the golden magnet shroom. Okay, yeah, get out of here, see ya, buddy. That is so rewarding just to see that happen. Okay, so like I said, the only guys that are not protected are these guys down here, which can be a bit worrisome. I don't think they typically drop zombies off this far back. I've never seen that happen, but they will sometimes snag a plant from back there, which isn't too bad of a deal when we already have 1,700 sun, so I think we'll be fine. Gargantuar's coming in already, which is real scary. Once again, I don't know how Gargantuars work with garlic or how Zombonis work with garlic, so I think that's something we're gonna find out now. We're gonna get the flower pot, twin sunflower, just in case things get nasty. I think we wanna do double cherry bombs. And then, like I said, we'll do coffee bean. Taking a look at everything else, I wanna make sure we have the pumpkin, another tall nut just in case bad things happen there. And then except for like the backup strats that we have now, what's the next best thing? Like I said, I wanted to do this. That would be so much fun just to get that set up. So I have the garlic with it. And then lastly, is there anything I just wanna have just in case I need it? Maybe more melon pulch for the very back there, might be our best bet. Let's hope everything goes well. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to, oh, I forgot the fume shroom. How am I gonna do this without the fume shroom? I'm such a dingus. Oh well. I tried, I forgot, total failure. But that's okay, because we'll be able to do it for the next 2 rounds after this one, if I can remember at that time. Jeez, there's always something I'm forgetting, isn't there? I'm a mess. Okay, so for now though, we're just gonna start replacing these guys in the back with melon pots. I could still try the garlic, see how that ends up working out. Can I put a plant pot way out this way? No, I can't. Get those coins. So I'm starting to earn back some money though. As you can see, I have 9,000 coins right now. Get another melon pulp there. And then beyond that, there really isn't much more I can do to sort of let everything roll. Most things are being well protected. Everybody will be slowed down because of the winter melons. So I could sort of make a little army of flower pots that all have pumpkins on them for no reason. Like we could set up a second thing of this, but I feel like that'd be a little bit too wasteful. Just because I don't know, like I said, if I wanna do the gloom shroom thing next time. I want to, for sure. I really, really want to, because it does sound fun to have that little extra protection, because everybody here would be damaged by it. I might not even need the garlic, to be honest with you. I mean, it would be nice to see in this round if I can scare away a Gargantuar with garlic, because if so, that'd be pretty helpful. Okay, I need to get rid of this guy to place something over him. I was being a dingus there. Okay, where's the Gargantuars at? Where are they? I'm gonna deal with them. Okay, so we got a Zamboni. Put a garlic there. Ah, no, you just squish him. So Zambonis totally break that strategy. That's actually a problem. Cherry bomb. And then, no. Oh gosh, I made a huge mistake there. Cherry bomb. No, you didn't do it because you had to have an animation time. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that's a thing. Get that Zen Garden plant. I think we just lost. Jeez, that's insanity. How are you supposed to deal with that many Zambonis? How are you supposed to deal with that many Zambonis? How is that possible on roof, except for just having a bunch of jalapenos, but even that's like near impossible because you can only have 2 of those at a time. Wow, get out of here, you're ruining all my fun. Jeez, come on. And it just won't stop either. Oh no. What am I gonna do about that? This, I might have to rethink everything. And we got so far too, we're already halfway through everything. That's a wasted 20 minutes. You stink, why do you have so much health? Get out of here. What's gonna deal with Zambonis that quickly? I have no clue. And then we got the Gargantuars. I think I just got unlucky, because sometimes, like I said, I'll get Zambonis on a round, and sometimes I just don't. So what am I supposed to do about that? I have no stinking clue, because you can't do spike rocks. Oh my gosh, come on. Yeah, this is probably done for. I mean, if I can just push past this and rebuild, that'd be great, but the chances of doing that are very low. One more, there's another one, come on, guys. Yeah, this is not working. Come on. Really, you're gonna do this to me? What an awful combo. Gargantuars and Zamboni. And there's nothing I can do about it. Like, look at this. I mean, my best bet is just to hope that I don't have to deal with too much more after that. I need to save my cherry bombs. Because this is done for here. I just need to rebuild afterwards. I'll definitely have to get some like chili beans or something. And the ice eventually goes away. And this isn't even the final wave and there's just more. It's just like, really, seriously? That's, okay. The big problem with it is it's like, okay, flag 1, 2, 3, and 4, easy stuff. Flag 5, 100 times more difficult. It's just like, it's ridiculous. Like, and I placed the wrong one down. Okay, so it seems like having the imitator cherry bomb in a pinch is almost worthless. Come on, ready? Why are there so many? It's unfair. It is so unfair. And I need to put something here for this zombie. Come on, get him out of here. I can't believe this went this badly. Like, I have a hard time believing that this isn't just, you know, a bad random generation of just like what they decided to throw at me. Because most of the time it's random. When I do fail a survival, the setup I get next time, the zombies I have to deal with is totally different every single time. So I don't know what the deal with that is. Get rid of you, I guess. It's something. But yeah, this is not gonna work if we get Gargantuar Zamboni ever, because like, what can I do about this? Like, what feasible strategy would deal with this many Gargantuars and Zambonis? Honestly, I don't think there's anything. Okay, is that gonna explode or what? Come on, got you, but I still need more. And now here comes the huge wave. Perfect timing, guys, perfect timing. Jeez, we're done for. We are done for. Yeah, what can I do about that? The only thing I could do is try to make sure the bottom lane is the most protected lane, because that's the only one that doesn't have the lawnmower. Like, I'll try to push past this, but this is basically past a point of no return. I mean, keep what I can for sure, but I don't think it's gonna be much. Especially with how these Zambonis are working. Will they work off of the roof? I'm not sure. There's more chocolate, I guess, that's great. I'm like so disappointed right now. This is awful. And it's not, and it just sort of boils down to unluckiness, because like what more could I have done? Like maybe I could have done a glue mushroom strategy up here. I just, once again, if we would have gotten Gargantuar though, it's all over. There's not anything you can do about that, apparently, because I don't think they react. I mean, at least the Zamboni don't. Do you? No, you just got squished there. I don't think these guys react to garlic at all. More zombies are approaching if you say so. Why is it ending? These guys aren't done. What are you doing? What is with the game today? More Gargantuars, seriously? I'm gonna cry. I'll do what I can with everything, but honestly, I don't know what we're gonna do to make this work. Have no clue, absolutely none. Like what's gonna work? I could do like, no matter what, it feels like every option is the wrong option. I could try getting some repeaters out as well, try to make that a little bit possible. It's not worth having the magnet shroom right now, I don't think. It's just like, it would be nice, for sure. I might not have to have pumpkins, but then it's like I need to, okay. We gotta have magnet shroom to get rid of the screen door and all-star, I guess, because it's like if not, things get real nasty real quick. So you guys are gonna get rid of the last of like my everything, thank you. Go ahead and just try to rebuild what I can wherever I can. And they just like, they don't give you any time either. Come on, I just needed like 2.5 seconds to start building some stuff back up. All I needed, all I wanted, not gonna get it. I wish I could have more than one imitator. Can I imitate my imitator to have indefinite imitators? That'd be great. Yeah, this isn't gonna work, is it? I really don't think so. Get that sunflower there, another twin sunflower here. I guess go ahead and make this a frozen melon just to slow down more groups of guys. Cause I can't deal with this many right away. Like I can if we work up to it, but I'm not given that opportunity at the moment. So this is probably GG. The best thing I could possibly hope for is that I don't get as unlucky next time. Cause like what else am I gonna do? I don't understand, like all the strategies that I can go through, it just all gets triumphed by the fact that there's nothing I can do with spike weeds or anything. I mean, unless I have like half of my inventory, you know, cherry bomb, jalapeno, imitator jalapeno, and squashes, like maybe that would help me survive against Gargantuars, but it only goes so far. Yeah, but this is a bit basically done for again. I can't catch up with it, so I'm sort of just gonna let them do their thing. Like I'm fighting as hard as I can to make it not that way, but it's only getting worse, so might as well let them do what they need to do. Maybe I'll get a couple coins along the way or another Zen garden plant. But that's just like totally bogus. I am so disappointed in the game for giving me that. Ridiculous stuff, really. Because I just can't rebuild enough. So it's just easy to restart and hope I don't get Gargantuar Zamboni monstrosities like I am right now. Because there's like, I mean, right now it's just a matter of they eat my plants faster than I can place them. So that's gonna roll over all these guys. Is that gonna drop anything cool except for a coin or two? I guess not. Okay, well, I lost, they won. That stinks. I'll be back with hopefully a new strategy or just luckier in a couple moments. Oh, he goes down the chimney. I had no clue he did that. Oh gosh, it's like Santa Claus. Okay, so we're back here now. I've sort of made a couple mistakes on my way here. I originally, you can tell that I had like a planted pot in front of some of these tall nuts. The problem is when a catapult or a Zamboni, or at least I guess with the catapult zombies, they roll out and then they stay there and launch plants. They take up the first 2 spots, so it instantly ran over my tall nut. So I've had that issue I'm working out. Beyond that, though, we just have Gargantuars this time instead of Gargantuar Zamboni, which shows you how random it is. So hopefully this time we'll be able to make everything work. And And I'm just trying to look through everything. I would really like to get some repeaters set up so that I can do some like Gatling Pea combos, but then I'm pushing out my Torchwoods too far, or not my Torchwood, but my Tall Nuts, and it just gets, oh, it gets so messy. So it's not really worth doing. It's just worth keeping going with what we got with these guys, mostly. Beyond that, I wanna make sure that we get our Magnet Shroom combo, because that's gonna get helpful sooner or later. And beyond all of that, like really, what can I do? I mean, I know I talked about it before, but maybe the whole fume shroom thing would actually be helpful right now. Maybe I don't need the twin sunflower, I sure hope I don't, but we'll find out. It's been this is by far the most difficult survival, because there's only so much you could really do about it. And that sun seriously disappeared, come on! I'm trying to click it. That stinks. Things are not going well so far for me, but I'm trying my best, I promise. Definitely wanna hear what you guys do for this survival, for sure. But so far, it's decently handleable. If we only have Gargantuars, we should be fine. It shouldn't be as bad as before. Okay. So, trying to take a look at everything before I place anything down, because I wanna make sure we place the right thing in the right spot. Getting some melon pults or winter melons and everything, it'll all be good. So I'm gonna go ahead and get with that. Get these twin sunflowers going. I'm probably gonna move some umbrella leaves, like, I guess, here and here, or maybe not. It's hard to say, because I wanna make sure those melon pults are protected, and then maybe we could shift things over a little bit, but then the kernel pulse will be a little bit, oh, we got another Zen Garden plant. That's sort of the weird thing about what's going on right now. I might just have to keep those melon pults in the back just sort of unprotected. With how the setup is, there's always one lane that isn't very well protected. So I'll just keep it as the melon pults back there. We'll turn these kernel pults into melon pults, because I don't really need the butter as much as I need a way to slow down a huge group of zombies, which is what the winter melon is for. So let's just focus on trying to get as much damage out that way as we possibly can. And also protecting these tall nuts with pumpkins. That's usually pretty helpful. So yeah, we're getting that done as much as I can. Got it. So we're doing good with the melons now. That'll help get some good damage out, hopefully. We'll have to wait and see. And then, I mean, I could do one of these, but I'd rather save for the 300 to complete more of this melon pult lane in general. So almost at 300, just need one more sun. And all the sunflowers we have out right now are all twins, so I just wanna make sure nothing bad happens to them, but they're all being protected by the umbrella leaves, so it's not that big of a deal. Okay, and we should have enough for this final melon pult. Very, very good. Haven't gotten any magnet shrooms set up, but it's not quite necessary. I mean, that's sort of the thing. Some people were saying that with melon pults or any kind of arcing plant, so the cabbage pult and kernel pult, that for screen door zombies, it actually doesn't go through their screen door, it actually just hits them on the head and damages them directly. So I don't really know if it's too worth it to have too many magnet shrooms, but if we get ladder zombies, it's gonna be worth it. So you know what? Double thinking it, let's get the magnet shrooms out. And then beyond that, we're gonna get more winter melons and everything else. And that should be decently good enough. And then once we hopefully are able just to get a good control on things and don't get unlucky, hopefully we can get ourselves something crazy. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, I think I can handle just Gargantuars. One of those Gargantuars on Boney or Gargantuars in any vehicle on roof, it just gets a little bit too difficult for me, and I think for anyone, really. Don't eat that melon pult, I swear. I will write a letter to your Gargantuar mother. No, you really made your way out here, look at you. What a champion. Made his way all the way out here, like it was nobody's business. Jeez, they're gonna be able to do that, aren't they? I can't believe it. Jeez, just Gargantuars are so tough. They are in every PvZ game, but they're definitely as well here. I'm gonna definitely try to put out plant pots as far as I can. Even if they don't have anything, I feel like it's sort of worth their while at this rate. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is survive for as long as possible. Go ahead and do this, do this, do this. I don't know if this is actually gonna be worth my while, but I'm trying it, that's for sure. Damage those Gargantuars down a little bit like that. Make them feel the pain. Because they're making me feel pain, that's for sure. I don't really need any more winter melon pults. As long as we have one row of them, that's gonna be good. So in the meantime, if I could start replacing some twin sunflowers with more melon pults, honestly, I think that would help me. Because some of these guys are sort of starting to get damaged, but not by much. I shouldn't have done that. I mean, I'll slow them down a little bit, that's great. And then maybe we could do that same thing here. Maybe now we might miss out on a tall nut. Don't do it, you jerk. I don't like you. You don't seem to like me either though, so the feeling seems to be a bit mutual. Oh my gosh. That was easier than last time, that's for sure. Way easier than last time. Oh no. Oh no, indeed. Okay, so what do I wanna do about this? I need sun, which is great because I've been replacing my sunflowers. I mean, as long as we have that full row, we should be fine there. So let's just make sure we have flower pots first, tall nuts and pumpkins. We need melon, winter melon. Then we need, what else? Cherry bombs, imitator. Should I do cherry bombs again? Or should I do squash? I'm thinking I should do squash because it's cheaper too, which is great. So where's squash at? Right here. Then we'll do normal squash and then we'll do jalapeno. We won't be able to do any more of this strategy right here. I mean, I don't need any more winter melons, so maybe I could. No, I would need one more slot still. I mean, pumpkins might not be too helpful right now, gotta be honest. I don't know why I want to do the gloom shroom, but it does good damage when you can actually get it going, and that's why it's nice. But I think pumpkins are important. I think I'll just, you know, keep this and do a magnet shroom, and that'll be good. Because we do have all-stars as well, so like things are not going well. Lots of problemos. Go ahead and get that there. And just try to survive with what I got. It might be good, it might be bad. Sometimes you gotta take a little bit of both. But yeah, hopefully everything works the way I want it to. I'm so scared, so very scared. I mean, for right now, that fume shroom, you know, he's getting some work done. He's doing some damage. As soon as the Gargantua shows up though, it's all over. It's all over for him. Go ahead and do this. Very, very good. And then I can do tall nuts. So we have all of our tall nuts set up again. Magnet shrooms are gonna deal with that all-star as well as they can, which is great for them. And then we can do this. Now I'm just sort of trying to survive on the sun that I have with these twin sunflowers, which shouldn't be too bad, I hope. Hopefully enough so that when Gargantua starts showing up, I can boom cherry bomb, and then boom, I can do a squash if I need to, which can get rid of a good couple of zombies depending on how well it's placed, so it's good to keep in mind. Unfortunately, if a catapult zombie shows up here, it'll instantly run over the fume shroom, which is total shame, but what more can you do about it? The roof is rough, man, the roof is rough. That's all I have to say about today's episode. Magnet shrooms are getting to work though. They are definitely getting to work. Okay, so I wanna earn up like maybe like 1,500, 2,000 sun, and then I'll start replacing this sunflower and this sunflower with melon poults. That way it makes up for the spots where they are right here and here. Okay, so save up for now, do what I can. We got ourselves a set of evil zombies. Boom, get rid of at least a couple of them, that'll be helpful. Get all of those coins. Luckily they are taking a good beating, which is great. None of them ran over the perfume shroom, which makes me happy. Oh gosh, clicked off the game. I don't know if I should have done imitator squash, but at least I got it somewhere, right? That's always good. The problem is I don't really have it anywhere else now, but I have as many, you know, damaging plants as I can. I just, you know, did what I could with what I had. Sometimes that's not much. Okay, yeah, lots of stuff happening. None of it's very good. Okay, here's our first Gargantua. So I should be able to squash him like this. Nice, and then I see another Gargantua over that way. I might wanna save that squash for him, just because the squash should take out roughly half of his health. Oh, I keep forgetting how awkward the imitator is. Okay, lesson learned. Lesson learned, I almost got another flower pot, which is gonna be for the cherry bomb, which should, boom, get rid of a bunch of it. Awesome. Oh my gosh, it just never ends. So I have 1,000 sun, but like I said, I need at least like 1,500, maybe even 2,000 sun to really make this work. Okay, getting some of this. Gargantua's gonna be a total jerk about everything, but that's Gargantua's for you. He's gonna throw an imp. We should be able to handle that. He got frozen, so definitely got him. So this is the last guy before the huge wave. So I don't wanna spend too much on him. I have a cherry bomb almost ready. I have a jalapeno. Oh my gosh, it's scary. It ain't gonna get any easier, right? It's just gonna get worse from here on out. Go ahead and get rid of these guys as much as I can. Bounce those guys away, which is great. I think that we wanna focus the cherry bomb over here. Boom, got him. Okay, that got a good couple of them. Put a squash like this. And get you out of here. There we go, Gargantuar's down. Just getting rid of the imp, and that's gonna be this wave done, I guess, this round. Which means we have 1 round left. We have 8 flags completed. What's it gonna be? It's gonna be, I don't know, I don't think I wanna know. Wow, that's actually surprisingly easy. What is this? You put me through Zombonis, catapult zombies, Gargantuars, and you give me this as the final wave? I can go take a nap. I hope, unless they give me like 20,000 all-stars. I don't think there's gonna be a problem though. I have a sudden surge in confidence. I can't believe it. We're gonna go ahead and do some fun stuff then. I wanted to do some fun stuff from the beginning. We're finally doing our fun stuff. I think I actually might double up on the things. We will do melon poults just in case we need them. And then if I take a look, what else do we need? Probably just pumpkins and tall nuts. That should be good. And then, I mean, if things get real nasty, Doomshroom is one I kept forgetting about. Doomshroom probably would have helped me a lot. I don't think I've ever used Doomshroom on a roof level before, so that might be fun to experiment with a little bit. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and turn you into that. Turn you into this, and then put a pumpkin around you. There we go. Should be doing some extra damage with all of that. Since there's no vehicles, I can really put them out pretty far too. That would be great. I mean, maybe I could have tried the garlic strategy, but I don't know if it's that worth it. Okay, this is great. This is making me super happy. And we could just do another one. You know what, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. I mean, for right now, it'll just be a fume shroom, but that's fine. And then we can get some pumpkins on some stuff soon enough as well. Okay, yeah, I think we're gonna be able to handle this just fine, and it brings a tear to my eye. We were able to survive it after all. It just took a lot of suffering. Go ahead and do that. So I'm still not quite ready to replace this melon pulse back there, that's for sure. That's okay, because I got other things I can do. I replaced those sunflowers with melon pulse. Got it. Okay, that was pretty good right there. So we got 3 of these guys puffing away. And it's good to have them next to each other like this because, you know, a zombie that's here will be hit by this guy and this guy if they're, you know, puff shrooms, or fume shrooms, I mean. You know what I mean. Okay, so, at this rate, they are doing what they're gonna do. I just gotta survive as long as I can with what I got. I think it's gonna be fine though. Like, we're handling this A-okay. Like the catapult, not the catapult, but the pole vaulting zombies, you know, they're jumping over, they're having a good time every once in a while, but it's really nothing to sweat. So I think we've got it. I think we got ourselves a win. I mean, if I want to experiment, like I said, I could do Doomshroom. See you guys. Boom, come on, boom. No, I didn't wake up, I forgot. I forgot it's not nighttime. There we go. And it does actually destroy the tiling of the roof. I've never really seen it do that before. It's very interesting. But the pumpkin saved that fume shroom. Yeah, it was a fume shroom. Not too big of a deal then. Make sure we put pumpkins over every, or was it, yeah. No, gloom shroom is what I have right now. But yeah, like, put a pumpkin over every gloom shroom so they don't get taken by Bumsy zombies, because I have no way to protect those guys up there right now. But I think we're fine. As long as I can get another doom shroom up, so many different kinds of shrooms. By the time the next final wave happens, it's fine. The fact that we got no Gargantuars or anything, oh well, that melon pult in the back is he's gonna grab that guy. That's fine, it's not the biggest deal in the world. We can just replace it. That's why we have 1500 sun right now. Saving up explicitly for that. No, don't go back over there, you jerk. Look at him over here. All right, well, that was silly. That was really silly. Well, I have another one. How many times do you want to do that? I'll do it all day. Maybe not all day, I would eventually start running out of sun. But look at how much damage we're doing to all the normal zombies that have to walk, that don't have the bungee, or what's it called? Pole vault? They can't handle it. Okay, so what I wanna do is keep this guy sleeping until just a perfect time and then throw out the doom shroom. Sounds pretty good to me. Right now, see ya! Yeah, okay, we got rid of a good chunk of them. Not all of them, apparently. But a good chunk. All right, so we did it. We defeated roof survival. It's just all about RNG, how well you survive this one, just random numbers. Oh, we got ourselves the golden trophy. 5 diamonds. I thought they had to complete the whole story mode again to get the gold trophy, but I guess I was wrong. We got ourselves the golden sunflower trophy. Wow, you got all of the trophies. Now it's time to play more endless games. And don't forget to tend to your garden. That is so awesome. We got the golden trophy. I wanna take a look at that. Oh, that is so cool. So you really don't have to do everything. But yeah, we got the gold sunflower trophy. I am so happy right now. So like I said before, ooh, look at this, I'm really filling up. I need to make sure that we sell a couple marigolds. But first off, let's find out what this stuff is. And then I will sell you. Why I wanna do this, by the way, is I don't know what happens if you have maximum Zen Garden when you're doing this. And I wanna make sure we don't get rid of any of these guys. I wanna also grow up this pumpkin a little bit. I'm just so happy right now. So very happy. Didn't we already grow up this dude right here? I think we did, and maybe that was something that got reverted when my computer crashed as well. It was weird. I don't know what happened there. I had the game up, was starting my recording again for today's episode. My computer was just like bleh. So I don't know if that's gonna be what it was before. I swear that we got something there already though. Weird stuff. We're gonna find out soon enough. And then I have 10 more packets for the, oh, I don't have any more things. I gotta get those really quickly. And then I have 10 more packets for the Tree of Wisdom, which will be great. Super excited for that. And what are you gonna be? Oh, melon pole and a coffee bean. Oh, you know what it was? I'm actually being forgetful. And there's a garlic. It was this guy over here who wants to grow. Well, there you go, you get to grow. Oh yeah, that's right. I guess since we don't have to water these guys because they're already in the water, we can just show up and grow them. That's awesome. So yeah, we got a coffee bean, which I guess is technically a daytime plant. If I put them in the nighttime, what happens? Not much. I mean, I think you can put daytime plants in the nighttime area and it's not a big deal. But that's awesome, because we just got more variety of stuff. Very, very cool indeed. So we're just getting more and more of an awesome Zen garden. It makes me so happy. We now have a tall nut, chili bean, or not chili bean, I'm getting this mixed up with Garden Warfare. Jalapeno, coffee bean, sunflower, melon pulp, garlic, pumpkin, and sea shroom. I really wanna get more and more of these guys. It's gonna be so much fun. But yeah, with all that, I'll sort of grow these guys on my own time. I think we're gonna go ahead and get some wisdom from the Tree of Wisdom. Roof cleaners, classic items. Can't recommend them highly enough. Best thing about them, they give you a shot at beating Pogo Party. Oh my gosh, yes they do. Pogo Party was tough. I'm glad we got Pogo Party done on the first try. If you're wondering if feeding a hypno shroom to a dancer zombie compels him to summon backup dancers for you, bet it on yes. Yeah, we've done that in the past, it's very helpful. Make money fast by playing Survival Endless, then email me your bank account number. Don't do that, bad idea. Beyond that, the Survival Endless is great. The emailing people your bank account number, please don't do that. You would think that Torchwoods would douse snow peas, and you'd be correct because you, my friend, are one smart cookie. Oh, he's so nice, and it is true. Zombies, those hateful Zombani zombies, who do they think they are shooting at your plants? It's a good thing walnuts stop them cold. Yeah, that makes Zombani a little bit easier when you get the walnuts. The Pogo Party and Bobsled Banana minigames are really, really, really difficult. Wanna drop one of those realies off the description? Use the squash. It can help ever so slightly. Of course, we've already completed all those minigames if you wanna check them out and watch those videos. Just when you thought jalapenos couldn't be any more useful, Tree of Wisdoms lets you know that they also destroy Zamboni's ice trails. That's pretty obvious, so come on, Tree of Wisdom. Once you buy the imitator, try clicking the little drawing in the upper left corner of your almanac and to access the entry on that sucker. I'll have to check that out. I plan on going in depth with the almanac once we get every plant and every zombie, so stay tuned. But the number of coins you receive in walnut bowling is proportional to how cool you are, measured by how many ricochets per nut you can pull off. Yet, the more combos you get there, the better coins you get. And then finally, we have our final wisdom for now. Please do not tap on the glass, or actually, go ahead, right-click your aquarium garden or during Zombie Aquarium to defeat your underwater creatures. Or to deafen your underwater creatures. Oh, that's so mean. That's so mean, I don't wanna do that to the poor guys. I mean, right now, I guess I'm sort of taking care of them. So like, it'd be awful if I just bother them. Anyways, there we go. So we've gotten every completable survival thing that gives us a trophy completed. I'm so happy about that, which means next episode, we are tackling Survival Endless. We're gonna see how far we can get, or at least just have some fun doing it. See if we have any, cool combos. I'll definitely be using the magnet coin shroom, whatever that is. Show you guys some cool money earning things with that. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of Plants vs. Zombies. If you watch this part of the video, make sure you comment golden zebra so when you've watched at the end that you are a zebra-tastic viewer. Check out more episodes like this one on your screen right now or by subscribing and join the zebra herd. Out of the way, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time, bye-bye.